Hi guys, I'm Dave in real life and welcome to today's Unmissable. Yep. We are going to start off with the hot tag, the headlines of the last 24 hours in WWE. Yeah.
Hot tag.
And we start with the story of Charlotte Flair and Andrade getting divorced. This just came out absolutely out of nowhere. Apparently, they started the divorce procedures in November of 2024. So, yeah, this is kind of weird. I don't quite know why this has been released. Maybe it was just because Charlotte Flair had cut a promo on Monday Night Raw. I think they're trying to make her out to be a face. And they wanted sympathy for her, so they put out this information prior to that. But yeah, this is just weird, and I didn't see it coming. I think Charlotte Flair must have one of the worst histories with dating wrestlers ever. I mean, this might be a curse part down to her from her dad, Ric Flair, to be fair. So yeah, this is kind of weird. Yeah, Charlotte Flair, I feel a bit of advice: don't date wrestlers. Stay away from dating wrestlers. Find somebody what's not a wrestler, or just don't find anybody at all. Because 2024 for Charlotte Flair was a nightmare. She was recovering from a knee surgery, then to have a marriage fold. I mean, yeah, she's not had a good time. And yeah, it's. I feel that it was all meant for us to get behind her. But obviously, it's Charlotte Flair. Nobody wanted her to win the Rumble, so everybody's booing her. And of course, they stuck Rhea Ripley out there as well during her comeback promo. But yeah, this is one of the most shocking bits of news from the last 24 hours. But not the only news, because WWE announced the release of Duke Hudson. This came out of nowhere as well. There has been no other releases as far as I'm aware. But yeah, Duke Hudson has been released, which is quite scary, to be honest. He was a part of the Chase U storyline. Obviously, we're seeing Andre Chase on NXT looking very disheveled, very broken, and did have question marks on where is Duke Hudson, where is Thea Hale. I mean, Thea Hale, has this put a question mark on her future in WWE or NXT? Because we haven't seen her the same amount of time that we haven't seen Duke Hudson. I mean, hopefully not. I love Thea Hale, and I think that she brings a certain amount of energy to NXT, and if you took that away, then I don't know. I'd be pretty disgusted, to be fair. I'm not happy that Duke Hudson has gone. I mean, I thought he had a fantastic career. Kind of, I don't know. I felt like he was a cross between William Regal and Wade Barrett, but the Australian versions. I don't know if you guys make that same comparison as me, but I really like Duke Hudson, and I think he'll be great for another promotion. Don't quite know where he'll go. TNA could be a good destination. MLW, of course, and NWA. I think he'd get lost in the traffic of AEW. I don't think they know what to do with him, to be honest. But yeah, I think Duke Hudson will do great, either on the independent scene or with another promotion, that is for sure. So I wish him all the best in his future endeavours. I mean, I hate saying that, it sucks. But I really hope we see him again real soon, and I wish him all the best. Last bit of news, and it happened after Monday Night Raw closed down. Is he injured, or is this all work? Sami Zayn was stretchered out of the ring as Monday Night Raw came to a close. Apparently, CM Punk threw up the X, which means that genuinely he's injured. I haven't seen footage of this. I have heard people what was in the arena that night saying that he did do it, but I haven't. There's no evidence of this as far as I'm aware. So I'm under the impression this is a work. We've seen it before. Basically, what happened is Kevin Owens attacked Sami Zayn after his match with CM Punk. He put on the package power driver, which they really want to sell this as a devastating move. They really want to sell us to the fact that this is a career breaker. that, you know what I mean, you either get badly injured or it could end your career. That's how devastating they want to show you this power driver. So yeah, I feel that it's just that. I think that Sammy will have a bit of time off, come back stronger. We then build to WrestleMania where we get Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. I feel that that's the end goal on this one. So yeah, I think it's complete work. I don't think Sammy's actually injured at all. But they are selling it like he is injured. If CM Punk did throw up the X, in fact, we did see this at the Royal Rumble when Kevin Owens was trapped with his head in the ladder after he was the Alabama slammed through the ladder. Yeah, we saw Nick Aldis throw up the X. And it's balderdash, right? Sometimes they know that us fans know what this X is, so they use it just to build up the storyline a little bit more because they know we know what goes off when a person is actually injured. So yeah, I digress. I think that Sami Zayn will be perfectly fine, and it looks like they are heading for a collision course with Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 41, which I'm down for that. We've seen some fantastic matches over the years with these two competitors. So yeah, that is the hot tag. We now go to the...
We've entered the war zone.
Yeah, welcome to the war zone. Yeah, Monday Night Raw did start with Jay main event WrestleMania Uso. Yeet. Honestly, this was the crowd was totally into his start, all yeeting away. Jay did cut a very emotional promo. You could tell that he was struggling throughout. A lot of people saying that he couldn't carry a promo, and I thought very mixed reaction on social media for poor Jay Uso, and a lot of it is just bitterness from the fans because they didn't want him to win the Rumble. So yeah, it kind of shocked me this because Jay deserved it 100%, and we always complain about WWE not giving us shocks, surprises, and that they're predictable. Jay was an unpredictable winner of the Royal Rumble, and still we are complaining. I mean, you just can't bloody win. And honestly, WWE must just stop trying. I mean, they gave you the obvious Charlotte Flair as the winner. And they should have given, and yeah, if they'd have given you CM Punk, we'd have complained that it wasn't Roman. We'd have complained that it wasn't Seth. We'd have complained that it wasn't Cena. No, you couldn't win. You can't win. Whichever way they had gone, they were going to hit a brick wall. So they said, "Sod it, let's go with Jey Uso, and we'll deal with the crybabies later." Well, we had Cody crybabies last year. Now we've got Cena crybabies, Roman crybabies, and the list goes on. There's his news on Roman Reigns as well. What came out of Monday Night Raw that he is could be out for quite some weeks. Could even miss WrestleMania. Which, come on, let's be honest. Roman Reigns having time off. We know this is true. So this is not a shock, not a surprise to me, to be fair. And it just protects him and keeps him off TV for a while, which it is sporadic anyway, isn't it, really? We've barely seen him in 2025 already. One appearance on Monday Night Raw in the Tribal Combat match and one match at Royal Rumble. That's it. That's all we have had of Roman Reigns so far. And we're into February. So him having more time off, not a surprise. Anyway, we did go into our first match, which would see Penta taking on Ludwig Kaiser. This was a match made after the Royal Rumble when Penta threw out Ludwig Kaiser after 6 seconds. Not quite the record, but very close to it. Yeah, this was a good little match, actually. A great way to start with action in the ring. Obviously, they started with a promo, and then we got a match. Penta beat Ludwig Kaiser. He was getting interviewed by Jackie Redmond, and Pete Dunne came out. Yeah, Pete Dunne. I feel like there's a feud incoming with these. Penta's already beat Pete Dunne so far in 2025, and he's unbeaten on Monday Night Raw. So yeah, this actually caused a distraction, which led to Ludwig Kaiser attacking Penta. So yeah, I feel like Ludwig and Penta are not done, and we are starting Pete Dunne and Penta for the future. So it's a bit all over the place. Then Charlotte Flair did come out and cut a promo, which was interrupted by Rhea Ripley. Charlotte Flair pretty much saying to Rhea that you're still a kid, that you're not grown up yet. This actually got Rhea to go, I hope you pick me because I want to prove to you that I am grown up and that I can beat you. It is a typical promo, really. Felt like they really wanted to sell you Charlotte Flair as a face rather than a heel. So we all know that Charlotte Flair is destined for a match with Tiffany Stratton and not Rhea Ripley. Then we went to Liv Morgan attacking Io Sky and Rhea Ripley backstage. This happened just before the Dragon Lee Rey Mysterio New Day Boo Day match, which the Boo Day won. That's me turning my page. The interesting thing about the Boo Day is they've got new entrances, new ring attire, new music. Yeah, they come out with total different vibe now. What was interesting in this match was Logan Paul's inclusion. Obviously, Rey Mysterio now on a collision course with Logan Paul next week in an elimination match for the Elimination Chamber. that was a wordy thing, wasn't it? But yeah, Rey Mysterio did get attacked by Logan Paul in this match, which cost them. And that just sets up that elimination qualifier match. That's better. Then we did get Liv Morgan versus Io Sky in Elimination Chamber qualifying match, which Liv Morgan won by DQ when Rhea Ripley came down to get revenge on Raquel and Liv for the attack backstage. But inadvertently, Rhea Ripley punches or hits Liv Morgan in front of the ref, which leads to Io getting disqualified, and that gave Liv Morgan the win. She then goes into the Elimination Chamber. So yeah, a bit of a mess, but Liv Morgan advances. That's the big question, and we're left with Rhea Ripley and Io in the ring. I mean, could this be a match at Elimination Chamber? Title match where Rhea just says, look, I know I've cost you your opportunity, but I'm going to give you an opportunity anyway. You don't have to qualify. You can just have a straight up title match at Elimination Chamber. We've seen this done before. It's not always the greatest way of giving matches. I mean, Bayley did it with Ember Moon a couple of years ago. So yeah, it's not out of the realm of impossibility. So yeah, I'm actually excited if they do this. Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky will be a banger of a match. So hopefully we do get that at Elimination Chamber. We did see Seth come out. I don't know what Seth was doing. Texas Ranger Walker thing, or The Undertaker, or whatever he decided that he wanted to look like. Honestly, it was a bit weird. Obviously, he came out in Theodora hat, but it was in leather. Then he obviously had a big, massive leather trench coat. I don't know what vibe he was going for. Could have gone for 7 vibe, you know, Dustin Rhodes' old gimmick. All he had to do was paint his face white. But still, I digress. He came out to face Sami Zayn, give him a pep talk before his main event match with CM Punk. And saying that you deserve to beat him. You can beat him. Don't let him bully you into thinking that you can't. And it just led to a cracking main event, to be honest, which saw CM Punk beat Sami Zayn. CM Punk will now join John Cena in the Elimination Chamber match. Obviously, we've alluded to what happened after the match with Kevin Owens attacking Sami Zayn, which will lead to a possible injury. But yeah, Monday Night Raw, I am as I'm recording this video, I am actually watching it in the background. But yeah, I can't give it a score because I haven't actually watched it fully yet. But yeah, I've heard mixed reactions online about how the show was. A lot of people are upset because of somebody didn't show up after having that big, amazing appearance at the Royal Rumble. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, her fans are still crying. We're going to have to get more tissues. I am talking about Alexa Bliss. Yeah, she didn't show up on Monday Night Raw. Which, no, that puts her in the same category as the Wyatt Six. So she's definitely joining the Wyatt Six because you're not going to see her. You're not going to see her at all on any of the shows. I am only joking. I don't know why she wasn't on Raw last night. Maybe because they wanted to put focus on Charlotte Flair, focus on Jay. Maybe we see Alexa next week. To be honest, I don't really care. I couldn't give two monkeys. The show for me wouldn't have gained anything if she did show up. If you get what I mean. We have got a couple of matches and situations made for next week. Obviously, I've alluded to Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul. There is another qualifying match in the ladies, and that will see Bayley taking on Lara Valkyria, the IC champion. So that's going to be good, man. I wouldn't want to call that. I mean, people will go, oh, it's predictable, it'll be Bayley what wins. I mean, I'd love it if Lyra won. I mean, it'd be a nice, fresh person in the Rumble, but have got Liv Morgan in there. Putting Bayley in could be fun. I'd be down for Lyra going in, though. Somebody fresh. So, yeah, I feel that they will probably go with Bayley on this one. But then we've got the return of AJ Styles. He is going back to Monday Night Raw. Obviously, he made SmackDown his home, the home that he built. Now he's got to rebuild Raw. This is good. I'm looking forward to seeing AJ Styles on Monday Night Raw next week. So yeah, that was it. That is all the stuff from Monday Night Raw. Let me know what you thought of Monday Night Raw, obviously, in the comment section below. What score did you give it? Because, like I said, I can't give it a score. I haven't watched the full show yet. But yeah, I would put it around this high fives to low sixes. Just at first glance. But yeah, let me know what you thought of Monday Night Raw last night. We'll be back with another video tomorrow, probably reviewing whatever goes down on NXT. But until then, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Till the next time, bye for now.